This is Mark Hauser, and I'm here because it's blog time. We need to update you on everything that's been happening and just exactly where we're going, and what's been happening with the conference. The conference has been booked. It's been ready. It's got all of the speakers are already lined up. We've been setting up a bunch of other different things for the conference. It's been quite busy. Been building and setting up people to be able to be filling the seats. We're going to have at least 500 there. Chip Marlin goes, he's never seen 500 public adjusters in any one room ever. So we'll see exactly how much we can surprise him. But I will tell you this, is that, and we are talking about the first National Public Adjuster Conference. Now, if you have ever wanted to be a public adjuster, and I'm talking to people right now that are not public adjusters right now, but you've been wanting to be a public adjuster and you've been looking and looking for some place that you can find that actually will teach you and educate you on how to become a public adjuster. Outside of us, it doesn't exist. And we, we hold a very high standard on what we do and how we teach. Just to let you know that what's important to us is the level of education, to make sure that you're getting a college level education in for our silver, which is a silver program, which is a residential course, and teaching you how to pass the state test and policy, and teaching you all the things that you're going to need to know as far as negotiating and estimating and understanding what it means to do marketing and actually knowing how to find clients. And we've actually been doing some really unique things as far as that. And we will be having some major things at the conference talking about new ways of marketing public adjusting throughout the country. Now, if you understand that normally the old paradigm was that we would actually have it so that it would be costing somewhere about $1,500 to be able to go through the association at that level. We have changed our paradigm because we want to build an army, a large army. Had a good chance to talk with Jonathan Wheeler. Jonathan Wheeler he won the largest class action lawsuit in the United States against State Farm. And he was telling me some things that are quite eye-opening about what we can do if we have a large group of public adjusters. We can eliminate some of the challenges and problems that it takes to actually put these large class action lawsuits together. And what we found out, and what he's found out about large class action lawsuits, is that it smacks down the insurance companies so bad that they, for a long time, will never go back to their old habits. So, and we feel that a great thing for us to do that as many times as we can, and with as many different public insurance companies as we could find. So, in doing so, and that's just one reason, but there's multiple reasons why we want to build a large organization. In fact, in the next 3 years, I want to have it somewhere between 3,000 to 5,000 public adjusters in our association. We are right now, I would say, tied or a little bit ahead of all the other two national public adjuster associations as far as membership. And we are the only ones that teach and educate. In fact, we have our own CE program that is designed strictly for public adjusting, and not some of the other crap that you usually see when you're looking for CE credits. So I want to talk to you for the price of going to a national public adjusting conference. For the price of going to a conference, if you've ever done that before, it's a little more than $500. It's about $550. And you will get the conference, 3 days of intense, amazing education and experiences and networking and you name it. Plus the silver program, which actually gives you a college course for knowing how to do residential public adjusting. Now, that's unheard of for a lot of people. How can we do that? Well, we're building an organization, and we're going to be having it so that every year we want you to be coming to the conference and growing it, and having so that public adjusters, if you know anything about public adjusters, they usually don't work together. They don't come together. They have a tendency to repel each other, and they don't seem to, except for when it comes to legislation and things along those lines, they don't really come together. We're attorneys, where they can be battling it out like cats and dogs in the courtroom. And as soon as they're done, they go, "Hey, George, hey, Gladys, let's go to dinner." And they have no problem with that, and they'll be very social with each other. Or they'll say, hey, I'm going to be playing 9 holes of golf this coming Saturday. Why don't you come on, and bring your son or your daughter, that kind of thing. They have a tendency to be much more friendlier and working with each other. Whereas in public justice, we have not been that way, and we want to change that. We realize that if we are going to take control of the adjusting process, then we need to come together. We need to build a coalition. We need to build resources that only together we could do. So we are the place to come. We are the only place to come. But the great thing about it is that we understand what needs to be done and are working towards getting there, and will never stop until we are. And so if you are looking to start a new profession, you need to go to either adjustingschool.com, and then you'll see a video that talks about the history of adjusting, and that kind of gives you an understanding of all the different types of adjusters. And then put your information in, and then submit it. And that'll take you to a page where you can then learn more about the conference. And the conference, when you sign up for the conference, which is 2 payments of $275, and you automatically are getting the silver, and you will receive it within a few minutes after you contact us, because we're not always looking at the board, and we actually have it so that you have to be inserted into the system. And the phone number is 215-499-8629. Okay, so you call that number, and then we'll have you inserted into the system. And you will not be disappointed. You will be making a new way of making a 6-figure income for you and your family from this point on. Now, the second group of people I want to talk to are people who already are public adjusters, but they've just never had the formal education, which is just hasn't been out there until we've got there. I mean, they'll picks up little things here and there, and they learn exacta crap, or you might call it exactame. We're really big on SimSolve because it's much more powerful for public adjusters, and Xactimate is really just a trap for public adjusters that they think they know about it, but they don't. A lot of contractors, that's what the insurance company is using. Well, that should tell you something right there. If they're using it, then it can't be good. So, and I could go over that's a whole other thing, and you probably have this blog in here somewhere that you can see the way we believe on that. But you want to be formally trained. You want to know that you know everything, so that you have the resources, so that you even have somebody to call between 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, not including holidays, and you can get answers. You can call them up. You could be in a house with an insurance adjuster, and you can call them up and call us up and say, hey, this is what's been happening. And we've got on the same page, and we'll literally tell you what to do and say. We'll be that sounding board for you. We'll also be that person that will mentor you through what you need to do for that client and give you the best options for that client and for yourself. So in this process, you'll also be able to finally have an educational center for yourself, and it'll make all the difference. Really, a lot of things that I find with public adjusters out there is they really don't know how to market themselves. I mean, they think that going to like a LaTip group or some kind of group where you hand off leads and they hand you a lead and that kind of thing, that's marketing. That's not marketing. That's that's playing around, and you're not really. We could only join one of those things, and usually it's, I think at best maybe once a week that they have it sometimes. So you're getting 1 claim per week? That's terrible. That's horrible. And that's not even a guarantee that you're going to get one that week. So, that's terrible. That's just not the way to go. And we're going to show you how to have consistently, 3-4 claims easily for yourself and every week, and have it so that you can do it consistently and still have the time to enjoy your family and everything else, and enjoy working without killing yourself and making a great living. Now, the third group. These are people who have been in the business for quite some time. And the problem that they've been having is that they've been wanting to expand into a firm. They want to make it into something that's more powerful, because they've come to the conclusion that, when you work, you make money. And when you don't work, you don't make any money. So, that's part of the inbuilt problem with public adjusting. Unless you do what we do, which is teach you how to build like a real estate broker with real estate agents, kind of a firm, where you're going to be building field adjusters who will be working with you, and you override them by 40%. This is not a network marketing company. This is nothing like, excuse me for even saying the word Metro, and there's several other different Metro Light type companies out there. This is not like that. This is a way for you to be a professional, helping other people to help other people where they can make a really good living and be loyal to you. And we'll show you how to do that. And that's when you're making money, even when you're not working, or when something happens and you can't work for whatever reason, for a short period of time. So this is a very powerful way to run, and to have a training center to build your organization to do that. Even if you're picking up IAs and you're going to be bringing them over to our side, they still need to be retrained. They've been trained the wrong way. They've been taught the wrong way. You need to give them the proper resources to understand the right way to do it. And that's what we give you. Now, the conference is a way for us to all come together, learn, educate ourselves, and how to win against the insurance companies, and to do it where we're bringing a mind meld, a brain mind meld, almost like like Spock, and we will work together to help each other. And we've got special tools and things we're putting together to be able to do that. So if you go to adjustingschool.com, put your information in, and I'm telling you, you need to put your information in. So, because I'll give you a call, and I'll answer any kind of questions you have, and we'll do it at your time and help you to make an intelligent decision. So you'll have all the facts. On there's a lot of information about the conference and about the Silver program, and it's just the beginning. We will be doing things that will have never, ever been done before. And I can't tell you right now, but I'm going to tell you that if you knew just half of the things that we're going to be bringing up at the conference, you wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Anywhere else. Okay? My name is Mark Hauser. Sign up for the conference. Be part of this. Be part of the change of the paradigm for public adjusting in the United States. And I'll be there. And I'll shake your hand. And I'll love to hear your stories. And we're going to make new stories together. Again, this is Mark Hauser. Can't wait to see you at the conference. Take care.